Kia ora, if you're watching this video, we've got Chris on the call. Chris has recently finished the 30-day Te Reo Māori Boot Camp course in February 2020. So I've got Chris on here tonight. Kia ora, bro.
Kia ora, bro.
And just thought I'd get some of Chris's thoughts and feelings about how he went with the course. And if you're watching at home, maybe some of this might resonate with you if you're deciding whether you want to jump on the next course or a future course. So kia ora, bro. So for you, where were you at before you jumped on this course? Like, what was your life
struggling? Just floundering around, not sure whether I wanted to do it or not, or continue with it or not. And when I started the course, and I've been in it, definitely want to continue with it. It's been really, really good.
Good. So, yeah. So you'd started some other courses in the past, or
no, this is the very first one.
Oh, okay. But you've done some studying in the past.
I've done some studying, done reading and all sorts of stuff, and then it's just something I really, really needed to do, and I've just been So this has been really, really good. Now I know a hell of a lot of Maori words, but I've got to start putting it together.
Got to put it all together, bro. Put it all together.
Yeah,
okay, so bro, when you saw the course initially, were there any barriers to maybe starting? Did you have any apprehensions about joining it?
I had a lot of apprehensions about how good it was going to be, but I'd actually followed you on YouTube.
Okay.
And all your other, I've been watching yours for a long time, and out of all of them, yours has been the easiest one to actually follow, and that made the most sense. So when the 30-day boot camp came along, it was probably not, it was really, really good for me, but the timing, because I lost my job and I'm going for another job, so it's, but it's actually going to be brilliant the way it's actually worked out for me. Yeah, it's actually going to be outstanding. All I need to do now is find someone to actually talk to on a daily basis in Te Reo. That's the one that I've got to start doing.
Yeah. So timing wise, because when we do the course, it's relatively full on. There is a lot of mahi to get done. And for you, that sort of timing worked well, where you're in between jobs and probably had a little bit more time, spare time on your hands.
Yeah, no, the mahi was absolutely outstanding, but no, it's been fantastic. I must admit, it's been brilliant.
Awesome.
Now it's up to me to be able to put the sentences together. So I know I can sit down there now and read a book. I've got some books here. I've got that first one you recommended. I can actually read a lot of that, but actually to speak it, I've got to transfer it.
That's the next.
So I can actually understand the words, and I watch the TV programs that you said, and I can actually understand the plates, the fruit, the food, and all that stuff. But actually putting it into sentences is where I've got to start really connecting the dots.
Oh, it sounds like you're definitely on that right path, and probably wouldn't have been able to understand the books, understand the videos that you were seeing beforehand.
No, I would have been buggered. No, I wouldn't have had a chance. Yeah, so it's been absolutely awesome that way.
Awesome. And from the course, so you obviously went through the 30 days with the whole cohort. For you, what was the single biggest thing that you got out of the course, or the biggest result that you got out of the course?
The biggest result was actually reading everyone else's and everyone else joining in, so you can actually see how everyone else is going as well. So you're going through it not on your own.
Yep.
There's actually more of you going through it. So, look, before you felt like you would be, just this white fella doing it on your own.
Yep.
And you felt silly. And you thought, wow, hang on a minute. But now you find out there's actually more of you out there trying to actually do it. It's not so bad. It was actually the video of coming out on video, videoing yourself, that made me feel a lot, because I thought the first one, I thought, oh God, I'm going to get a lot of hassle over this, but I actually got all positive feedback. Didn't get any negative, which surprised the hell out of me.
And
So
that's why I really push people at the start to get those live videos done, put themselves out there, get it out there, because you can have a lot of apprehension yourself. You can have a lot of self-doubt. But when you do put yourself out there and people can see what you're doing, they do, like you were a classic example, and everyone else was too. There are so many people out there that want to support you on that journey. And if you are held back by some of your own internal barriers, having that external support from friends and family, because they know what you're doing, can really help you, push you along on that journey. And it sounds like that's definitely been the case for you. And this is
well, it's been definitely been the case, and it's getting better. The more people know, the more they help. So it's been good that way. Otherwise, I could see it just dying and not going much further if I hadn't done that. With people realizing what I'm trying to do and actually helping.
Yeah, and if you start to slack off or something, you might get a question from someone saying, "How you going?" And that starts to keep you accountable, not just to yourself, but to other people that
other people as well. Yeah, because they
with you.
Yeah, because you said you're going to do this, so now you actually now got to do it.
Yeah, now you got to do it. Nice.
Yeah.
And what there was lots of different features of the course with the framework that we worked to, the early work we did, which wasn't really Te Reo based. It was a bit more personal development based. We had the groups, we had our weekly calls, the homework, the lessons, the activities. For you, what was the best feature for the course? What was the feature that you really liked most about the course?
The feature I most liked was Ian and Haley and all of us struggling but putting it out there, and watching them and them coming back at you with really good criticism. It's not criticism. It's talking to you and how maybe you didn't say it quite right, and just talking to each other about how it should have. It was really good, and other people.
So it sounds like it sounds like that's talking to like the vulnerability, and
it is,
putting yourself out there, and despite potentially making mistakes, despite actually making mistakes.
Yeah, that's the one.
You just push on and keep working through it.
That's the one. But then I got behind a bit with trying to get this new job and stuff, and a little bit behind, and so I've got to get back into it again, and that's still hopefully keeping connected with all the Facebook people to keep going. Would be awesome.
You've definitely built some great new connections there, and some new friends from all across New Zealand and probably Australia as well. So the community aspect is one thing that we get a lot of feedback. We get a lot of feedback about in how helpful that is for people. People realize that, hey, it's not just me on this journey. I'm not just sitting in these four walls trying to do this at home. There's other people out there, not only like me, but I'm actually going on that journey with them. So I'm glad that was really helpful for you. And would you recommend the course to anyone else that is maybe considering doing the course?
Highly recommend it. Highly recommend the course. No, you can't go wrong with it. And then it comes down to the individual, what they want to put into it. But the course itself is outstanding. It's mind-blowing, the amount that comes in 30 days. It actually gives you a little bit of a brain gets the brain a little bit hassled, but it's definitely worth it. 100% worth it.
Awesome. Well, look, thank you, bro. That's all the questions. Anything else? Any final words? Anything else you'd like to say before we jump off?
No, just thank you very much, Grant. Been outstanding. Yeah. I'll keep up with you anyway.
My absolute pleasure, Chris. It's been great working with you and great getting to know you over the last 30 days. And I know you've got a real passion for this. I could see that during the course, and I really hope that you can keep continuing on that journey and, start expanding your horizons, spreading the wings, and meeting new people, and continuing to learn and grow and develop further. So thank you for being part of it, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. That'd be awesome.
Awesome.